Hello guys, welcome back to another ASMR video that I haven't actually filmed an ASMR video in a while. Oh, looks like I forgot one more thing. And yes, as you saw the video title, it's my most expensive banknotes ASMR. Now I'm just trying to get rid of the one that I forgot. Alright, so this is alphabetically order. This is an alphabetical order. So I start off with these Australian dollars I have. So for context, I live in the Philippines. Exchange rate here is currently, and our economy is kind of not really going well right now, especially with our health department or food department saying 64 pesos a day can feed you, which is really wrong, and I don't think that's correct. So I'm making this video because I want to show everyone that these denominations may not be worth a lot in the countries these came from, but for us these are worth a lot no matter what, and our economy is crashing too. So if you want to have a converter right beside you, open it up, switch it to the currencies I'm showing to Philippine pesos. So I have a 5 Australian dollar right here. These are just the same thing. I have a 10 Australian dollar and I have the 20 Australian dollar. So for context, this is actually the first polymer note in my collection. It's been with me since 2021 and I love it very much. Right here is the second most, well not really, but these are all expensive, these are not by rank. This one is expensive, not because of the exchange rate, but because how much I bought it. This was actually 100 plus pesos, something like 130 or something. I really like the design on this one. Next are these Canadian dollars, which you've also seen in my other videos. So I've got the 5, the $10 note, which is my absolute favorite. Honestly, when my uncle said I was gonna get $10, I expected a horizontal one, but I never expected to get one of these. Because back in lockdown, I remember watching Have a Sleep Chris's videos about banknotes, and when I saw Australian banknotes, and this banknote in particular, I've honestly wished for them. I've wished for them, I wanted to get them, and now I did get them, I did obtain them, and I'm glad I did. $20 from Canada. So I at least have 20 Australian dollars and 20 Canadian dollars. This one is worth 800. I'm guessing the Australian one is worth around 700. This one was bought online. This was somewhere like 200 plus, I think. But the exchange rate is not really that much, but it still is expensive. This is Mongolian. This is a Mongolian togrog. I think this was featured in another video. And over here I have 20 Papuan kina. So this is actually worth like 200 pesos. This was actually given to me by my classmate. Then we've got a new banknote with me that I've just bought this Saturday. This is, oh my gosh, this is a 10 riyal banknote from Saudi Arabia. As you can see, it's in great pristine condition, though I would put this in the mister as an almost uncirculated banknote because I'm touching it right now. I keep on touching it. So the story of how I got this banknote is actually through the money changer again, of course. I wanted a 5 riyal note. I was asking if they have a 5 riyal note. The cashier said they didn't have a 5 riyal note, so I was like, oh okay. But the cashier said we have a 10 riyal instead, and before I even said a thing, they started printing a receipt for me, and they got this banknote, and I had no other choice but to pay for it. I was gonna say that, oh, you know what, maybe I'll just get the what do you call this, Vietnamese dongs. Before I could even say that, she gave this to me already, and there was already a receipt printed. But honestly, I ended up liking this banknote because it's in pristine condition, and I guess this is a sign that I could probably complete the current series. And also, as you can see, the back still says Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority, because they've actually changed the name in 2020 to Saudi Arabian Saudi Central Bank. Last one is the Singapore dollar, which in the exchange rate is only like 80 pesos, but I bought this online for 200 plus, I think, or 100 plus. Actually 100 plus. So I've been actually wanting to get one of Singapore's modern banknotes, especially this series, the portrait series, where it features Yusof bin Ishak. So this is the only Singaporean note I have with me right now, because I mostly have coins. So yeah, these are my expensive banknotes in my collection. Honestly, I take very good care of them. Ever since I learned about banknotes deteriorating, I have handled these banknotes. I have started handling these banknotes with care. This is the same for the Philippine pesos I have. I started handling these with care. This is my lunch money, by the way. And today is actually Monday. I didn't go to school. I was still in a staycation. So, yeah. This shows how much expensive I think can be in another country. It may look cheap for them, but it's actually very expensive for us, which is why I'm making this video, to prove a point that it may seem cheap, but it's not actually cheap if you go to another place. It may seem cheap for you, but when you go to this place right here, the prices raise up. So my point here is that Nether's 64 pesos a day meal is an absolute one hell of a bullshit. It is not right, because foods here reach over 100 pesos. I mean, sure, it can actually feed you for a day, but the question is it healthy? You're actually Will it make you grow the right way? Will it give you the energy that you need, the proteins that you need? Will that happen with 64 pesos a day? I do not fucking think so. They are very wrong. And other than that, I want to prove a point that the banknotes, or all the wishes that you've wished in the past, or all the wishes that you've wished now, they will eventually happen. Because I've wished for these. I've wished for these before. 4 years ago. I've wished for these 4 years ago. And guess what? I eventually got them. So, don't ever give up on your wish. Don't ever give up on your dream. Keep chasing it. But don't keep chasing your ex though. No, that's bad. That's the video for now. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for supporting me even though I don't get that much views. And yes, I've been posting a lot of testing videos on Roblox these days, and honestly I have nothing else to do but play games, but I should be actually reviewing right now for an upcoming exam. So I'll actually be reviewing in the upcoming days until the exam. So yeah, this is the video. Thank you so much for watching once again, and good night.